Okay, so now I'm going to play a game of Spin Doctor where I interview a performer on their new Fringe show, except unfortunately this performer has brought along their publicist who's going to tell them whether to answer my questions in the positive, the negative, or just avoid my questions altogether. So to start this game off, could I please get the name of this performer's Fringe show?
Static steps. What is it to face up to everything of the shadows of their head?
Thank you. Static steps. What is it to face up to everything over the shadows of their head? We'll be back in just a jiffy. Hey, and welcome to Moo Moo Television. I'm here with one of the Fringe's most anticipated guests. I'll let him introduce himself. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, yeah, I am Brad Leroy. I'm an international performer. Really happy to be here. It's the first time I've been in England. I'm really looking forward to the Fringe.
No, Bradley, we are so honoured to have you here. Your show, it's really touching people. Can you tell us why you chose to make something so static?
Well, I've noticed that there's a lot of movement in the industry at the moment, both in terms of social movements and physical movement on the stage. And that was something that I've enjoyed, but I've also been somewhat reticent to contribute to. And
it's just fascinating, the struggles of an artist. I mean, it must be so hard. Has the show been received as you'd hoped? Do you feel that critics really understand, because it's a complex show, isn't it? You know, it's complex. That's the vibe. Do you feel that critics really getting the complexity of the ideas?
No. I think really, obviously the show is called Static Steps. And so you would think that when people came, they would understand that there's going to be no movement. And that includes no movement of the mouth. It frustrates me that people aren't seeing the forgotten fire. They're not reading any of the things that I put in there. Purely because nothing moves. I think that's unfair.
I mean, it sounds terrible, and I'm so sorry you have to go through this. Would you feel that generally theatre audiences these days are stupid?
No, the audiences are not stupid, and I resent that idea very much. I think the audiences need re-education. They've been spoiled by a popcorn diet, but they're not inherently stupid. No one is inherently stupid. They just need more static theater, and then they'll have a greater appreciation, a greater understanding, I think.
God, you're such a giver, just such a giver. Honestly, it's so humbling to have you here. I've actually got an extract from your play with me. I managed to get it. Thank you very much, Bradley. Would you like to read it out for our viewers?
Well, I think I know my play pretty well, so I reckon I could just recite it for you if you wanted me to do that. But on the other hand, you know.
I mean that would be wonderful, Bradley. If you wouldn't mind just reciting it, would you please go ahead and recite it?
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, whenever you're ready, Bradley, off you go.
Sorry, I had already begun and you interrupted just then.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Are you okay?
No, because I started doing it again just then, and you interrupted once again.
I just forget how real life it is. Can I get you anything? Water, lemonade, sparkling?
No. You see, you've done it again. I chose to begin the static extract a third time after you apologized that time, and now you're asking if I want to get things. I'm barely getting seconds into it before you interrupt. I'm sorry, I laughed there. That's not supposed to happen. Let me start again.
It's so good, so good, amazing, amazing. You know, but I love the humour that comes through there. It's so effortlessly. It's quite incredible. Yeah. Thank you for doing that. Next stages of the play, finally, before you go, you're thinking of taking it to Broadway, aren't you?
Yes, the lights of Broadway.
How do you think American audiences will react to it? Do you think they'll see it as positively as the Brits have?
No, the Americans are a desolate wasteland of culture. They're obsessed with movement, and I very much doubt that they'll see the forgotten fire that dwells within the piece.
Well, that's really profound to hear. Thank you for coming onto the show, Bradley. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you're happy with the play's success.
Yeah,